Hello, it's Robert Eagleson from the Calgary Hook and Hackle Club, and today I'm doing the Horsefly. I like this fly. It's a good attractor fly, but it's not huge like a Chernobyl ant or some of the other very large foam flies. This is much smaller. I think it'll be taken very easily by trout, especially cutthroat, on our small mountain streams. I've got a standard size 12 dry fly hook. I've got 2mm black foam. I've got some red Holo Tinsel. I've got a packing foam for an underwing, and Elk for the overwing, and Sexi-Floss here for the legs. So let's get started. I'm going to take a standard size 12 dry fly hook. I will put that in the vise. I'm using 6/0 thread here, and I want to start this thread, and I think this is important, at about 2/3 or 3/4 point of that hook shank. I'm going to wrap right back to the bend so that when I hang down, my thread is hanging at the barb. I'm going to take a piece of 2mm foam, and this is about gap width, and I'm going to extend that out not too far, just over the end of the bend there. I'm going to take a couple of snug wraps, one underneath, two underneath, one back on top. And that's going to help keep that foam from spinning on the hook shank. Take my red tinsel, and I'm going to tie that in at about a 45-degree angle underneath the hook shank. And I'm going to advance that thread to about that 2/3 point there, and put a little half hitch in there, and get my thread out of the way. Use my rotary function here to make that red Holo tinsel hotspot. Once I'm back into that, what I call the main tie-in point, couple wraps, fold it back on itself, tie it down again, clip the excess. Bring that foam over, couple wraps, advance my thread all the way up to the eye, down again, couple wraps, advance back to this main tie-in point. So now I've got 3 sections there, the red hot spot underneath. Now I'm going to take that piece of packing foam that I have stamped out, and I'm going to extend that just a little bit beyond the end of the foam. Couple wraps, fold it back on itself, tie it down again, clip the excess. Now, I'm going to take some elk hair. I'm going to select a clump. Clip that off. I'm going to grab my comb. I'm going to comb out all the under fur and the fuzz. Find my hair stacker. I'm going to put the hair in the hair stacker. Take the hair back out of the hair stacker. I'm going to check for any broken tips. This one looks okay. I'm going to measure so it's just longer than the packing foam. Clip the butts. A couple wraps. Looks pretty good. Now I'm going to take my Sexi-Floss legs, These will have a natural curve. I like to have the tips of this curve coming back into the foam. So we're just going to reach, put in my legs from the other side. One extra wrap, clip it off. Put the near leg on. Make sure it's in the right position. Cinch that down. Now, put a little drop of super glue in there. Maybe I'll just trim off some of these butts. Little drop of super glue in there. Fold that foam back over top. Couple wraps. Grab my whip finisher. Just clip my excess thread. Grab these legs out front, trip them a little shorter. These about even with the end of the foam. Got a few butts sticking out there. Let's get rid of those. Let's take another drop of super glue and let's put it right on those threads from the whip finish. Grab my scissors and I'm just going to trim this foam a little bit on top. About like that. And there we have it. The Horsefly. Hotspot Horsefly. Thanks for watching.